Ah. Hey Earthlings, welcome to day 21 of the lockdown. My name is Sylar and I do a video every day so I can get better at all of this stuff. Today we are talking about The Illusionist, one of my favorite magic related movies. I know I'm gonna say this a lot in the next few videos, but I am reviewing some of my favorite magic movies. I'm not gonna go into the story much because I'm sure there's a lot of better reviewers out there that did that, and I'm not actually qualified to do any of that. But what I am qualified is to talk about the magic in the movie. I haven't looked up a lot of who worked on the magic and how much of it is actual magic that they did on set or CG or setup or stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just from my point of view talk about the actual magic tricks done in the movie and break them into doable, I could definitely do that today, or that could never happen most likely. And even if I say this, I'm sure somebody can come up with a method, but this is all from my perspective. Okay, so the main magic stuff we have in the movie, we have the orange tree that the whole thing opens with, where the orange tree grows out of the pot and he takes an orange, throws it into the audience. Somebody puts their handkerchief in a box, it vanishes from the box, and two butterflies fly with it in the middle of the stage. Very, very beautiful trick. And if you have seen the movie and you see how it looks, it does look impossible because it is done with CG, but that's an actual magic trick you can actually see. I'm not sure a lot of performers still do it today because it's such an old illusion that it just might be one of those things that people don't want to do anymore, but it's definitely something you can do and it would look as amazing. Making ghosts appear on stage, that is 100% doable nowadays because we have so much technology with projection and all of that stuff. That was most likely what was used back then anyway, but because nobody was aware of the technology, it was seen as magic. The two things in the whole movie that I absolutely love and still have no idea how to do, but I am 100% sure these are doable, are the portrait trick and the sword trick. Now, if you haven't seen the movie and you don't know, the main character, Eisenheim, is invited to the palace to perform to royalty. He brings on stage a prince and has him think of somebody, and then he just has a blank canvas and he just pretends to draw, and you can see the portrait just magically appear on the canvas, and it ends up being the prince's dad, the king, whatever. And that is such a beautiful trick, and I've been trying to replicate that for years with no success, but I really hope I will get it one day because it looks so amazing. The second one, which is extremely appropriate for the movie as well, is the sword. Basically what happened, the prince is in the movie, the prince character is very arrogant and he treats Eisenheim just as a trickster, and he treats it more as an experiment to him and his friends to try and figure out how the magic is done. It's not really about the show for him, it's about the how. He takes the prince's sword and just balances it on stage, and then it just lets go and it just stands there. And then he invites people from the audience to try and pull the sword, and it just doesn't move. And then when the prince picks it up, it actually moves because the rightful owner of the sword can pick it up, which is amazing. Obviously, people don't have swords today. I wouldn't be able to replicate that exact thing, but I would love to do something similar in the whole Arthur theme, which is really, really cool. The one thing I genuinely don't think could be doable, but again, somebody could come up with it, is when, I think it's towards the beginning of the movie, when Eisenheim is a child and he meets this traveling magician, and he takes a flute, turns it into a frog, probably doable, levitates stuff, and then the tree behind him disappears and the old man disappears, which again, doable, but highly unlikely. I would love to see something like that. All in all, genuinely a fantastic movie, regardless if you're a magician or not, and I highly recommend it. Thank you for coming back to day 21. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, share it, and go in the comments and let me know what your favorite magic movie is, or just what your favorite movie is right now, because I bet you're watching a lot of stuff because you're bored, so let me know. Thanks a lot, I'll see you all tomorrow, bye.